Hey guys, what's up? Here's Abhishek signing in. Welcome back to my channel Technoid Abhi. I hope you liked the last video regarding the Apple event discussion. If you haven't watched that video, you can click on the I button appearing above. Today's video is regarding the smartphones that we got to see in the last month, April 2021. I will be going through all these smartphones one by one, not in detail. We'll just get an overview, the specifications, the price of each phone that we get. So without wasting any time, let's directly dive into the video. So over 20 smartphones were launched in India in April 2021, including Mi 11X series, IQ007, Moto G60, Realme 8 5G, Poco M2 Reloaded, and many more. While everyone thought March was packed with smartphone launches, April has brought even more handsets to the Indian market. We got to see smartphones at every price point in the high end and the upper mid range price segment. We witnessed the Mi 11 Ultra, Mi 11X series, and the IQ007 lineup. As for the mid range smartphones, Oppo, Realme, Vivo, and Motorola launched a bunch of devices, including the Realme 8 5G, Oppo A74 5G, Vivo V21 5G, Realme 8 5G, and the Moto G60, as well as the Moto G40 Fusion. We also got to see the most affordable 5G smartphone from Samsung, the Galaxy M42 5G. Let us have a look at all the smartphones that were launched in India in April 2021. Start with our first smartphone in the list, Realme 8 5G. Realme 8 5G launched in India as the most affordable 5G smartphone. However, it was not long before the Oppo A53s 5G took the crown for the cheapest 5G phone in India. Realme 8 5G price in India starts at rupees 14,999. For this price, it offers 6.5-inch display with 90 Hz of refresh rate, MediaTek Dimensity 700 chipset, a 48 megapixel primary camera, and a 5000 mAh of battery. The next on our list is IQ007 series. IQ00 made a strong comeback into the Indian market with the launch of the IQ007 and the IQ007 Legend. The IQ007 starts at rupees 31,990 and it is one of the most affordable smartphones with the Snapdragon 870 chipset. That is not all, you also get some great specs for the price, including 6.62-inch AMOLED display with a 120 Hz refresh rate, 48 megapixel triple camera setup at the rear, and the blisteringly fast 66-watt charging. The IQ007 Legend takes the game a step ahead by offering a more powerful processor and better camera setup compared to its sibling. The IQ007 at a starting price of rupees 39,990, the IQ007 Legend is the cheapest smartphone that comes with Snapdragon 888 SoC in the Indian market. The next one on our list is the Vivo V21 5G. The Vivo V21 5G is the one of the most stylish smartphones, I would say, that got launched last month. With a thickness of 7.29 mm, the Vivo V21 5G is India's slimmest smartphone. The thin waistline isn't the only thing that makes it the eye candy. The Vivo V21 5G also has a flat frame and it is available in some exotic colors, setting it apart from the crowd. Moreover, it is the world's first smartphone with a 44 megapixel OIS equipped selfie camera. As for the other specs, the Vivo V21 5G packs MediaTek Dimensity 800U SoC, a 6.44-inch of display with 90 Hz refresh rate, which is an AMOLED display, a 64 megapixel primary camera at the rear with OIS, and a 4000 mAh battery with 33 watt charging. Although the Vivo V21 5G, with its starting price of rupees 29,990, costs more than its rivals, but we should also consider the extras it brings to the table. Next one on our list is the Mi 11X series. Xiaomi hasn't had any real success in the upper mid-range smartphone segment, but it all changed with the launch of the Mi 11X and Mi 11X Pro. The Mi 11X brings the Snapdragon 870 SoC, a 6.67-inch AMOLED display with a refresh rate of 120 Hz, a 48 megapixel triple camera, and a 4520 mAh battery, and comes at rupees 29,999. The Mi 11X Pro, on the other hand, adds a 108 megapixel primary camera and the Snapdragon 888 chipset to the feature list. For these two additional features, you will have to shell out rupees 39,999. The MI 11X and the MI 11X Pro offer great value for money, especially when compared to recently launched OnePlus 9R. The next one on our list is the Samsung Galaxy M42 5G. Samsung launched its most affordable 5G smartphone in the Indian market, the Galaxy M42 5G, this month. As we have seen with the recent smartphone launches from Samsung, the Galaxy M42 5G offers a brilliant set of features for this price. Uh, the phone costs rupees 19,999 and it packs a 6.6-inch AMOLED display, Snapdragon 750G processor, a 5000 mAh battery, and a 48 megapixel primary camera at the rear. The next one is the Oppo A53s 5G with a price tag of rupees 14,990 for the base variant. The Oppo A53 5G is currently the most affordable 5G smartphone in India. Although the 5G network isn't available in the country at the moment, it is expected to roll out in the coming months. And if you want to experience the 5G network, the Oppo A53s 5G is your cheapest option out there. The smartphone packs a 6.5-inch display, MediaTek Dimensity 700 chipset, 13 megapixel primary camera, and a 5000 mAh battery. These features should be more than enough for the people who are looking for a 5G smartphone in a lower mid-range price segment. On our list is the Oppo A74 5G. It is nothing but a scaled up version of Oppo A53s 5G with better specifications. With a price of rupees 17,990 for the base variant, the Oppo A74 5G comes with 6.48-inch display featuring a 90 Hz refresh rate and 48 megapixel primary camera, and the chipset it comes with is Snapdragon 480, 1000 mAh of battery. The next comes up the Poco M2 Reloaded. Poco M2 Reloaded is basically a Poco M2 with a lower RAM capacity. Apart from the memory, both smartphones share the same features. At a price of rupees 9,499, the Poco M2 Reloaded is the most affordable phone with a Full HD Plus display. So if you are in the market for a budget smartphone with display as your priority, the Poco M2 Reloaded will be the cheapest option for you. As for the other specs, the phone has MediaTek Helio G80 SoC, a 6.53-inch screen, 13 megapixel primary camera, and 5000 mAh battery. The next one on the list are a couple of smartphones from the Motorola, the Moto G40 Fusion and the Moto G60. Although the G series from Motorola quickly gained traction in its early days, the lineup hadn't seen any blockbuster phones in recent times. All that changes with the launch of Moto G40 Fusion and the Moto G60. The Moto G40 Fusion offers excellent value for money. At a starting price of rupees 13,999, the phone comes with some great features such as 6.8-inch Full HD Plus IPS display with 120 Hz refresh rate, Snapdragon 732G SoC, 64 megapixel primary camera, and a massive 6000 mAh battery. Then comes the Moto G60. It has everything that the Moto G40 Fusion offers, plus it gets 108 megapixel primary shooter with a starting price of rupees 17,999. The Moto G60 is one of the most affordable phones with comes a 108 megapixel sensor. Next one in the bucket is the Oppo F19. Honestly speaking, the Oppo F19 was one of the least interesting smartphones launched in last month. It comes in a mid-range smartphone category with a price tag of rupees 18,990. The phone features 6.43-inch Full HD Plus display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 processor, a 48 megapixel primary camera, and a 5000 mAh of battery. The last one on our list are three smartphones from the Realme. Although everyone was expecting Realme to launch Realme C25 in the Indian market in April, but the brand surprised everyone by launching three C series smartphones: the Realme C20, Realme C21, and Realme C25. The Realme C20 comes as the most affordable smartphone from the brand in India, with a price tag of rupees 6,999. The features such as 6.5-inch display, Helio G35 SoC, 8 megapixel rear and the 5 megapixel front cameras, and a 5000 mAh battery. The Realme C20 is a great option for people looking for an entry-level smartphone. As for the Realme C21, it is basically the Realme C20 with a 13 megapixel plus 2 primary camera setup at the rear. It starts at rupees 7,999. The Realme C25 sits at the top of the C series lineup. It costs rupees 9,999 for the base variant and features a 6.5-inch HD plus IPS LCD display, Helio G70 SoC, 48 megapixel primary camera and a 8 megapixel selfie shooter, and a 6000 mAh battery with 18-watt charging speed. So that's it for the video. These were all the smartphones that were launched last month. So I will be coming up with a complete detailed review of the laptop HP 14s that you guys have been requesting from last few days. So I will be posting that video tomorrow morning. So don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the video and you get notified as soon as I upload the video. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have any questions related to these smartphone launches that we had last month. So that's all for the day. Here's Abhishek signing out. See you guys.